So you're probably not surprised by the fact that White Vision is going to be a major part of the upcoming VisionQuest TV series, but we now know exactly what they're aiming to do with the character because we've seen nothing or heard nothing about the character since he poochied off in WandaVision. Okay, so these details come at us from Paul Bettany, aka Vision himself, while hyping up what comes next, talking about how the VisionQuest TV series will continue the family dynamic and further dealing with where Vision goes after the events of WandaVision and how the series takes place about a year after. He talked a little bit about how this series is also going to deal with what happens with White Vision, who we haven't seen since. And he says that if you look at what happened, that story and what's going on, he says that you look at how he was given all of White Vision's memories, including the memories from within the Hex. And that the story is going to deal with the loss of memory, but also, are you that same person? Because technically you are, but you're struggling to accept these memories because they aren't really yours. And that you have to cope knowing that technically you lived them, but it wasn't you, but it is you. And that this is something that they really want to deal with. And that for them, this was something that they wanted to tell a more intellectual story with. And what does it feel like when these memories might come back to haunt you in some way? And that the journey in the show will be where Vision comes from, the memories from the beginning, the history, who he is at his core, and how he got here, and the difference between Vision and White Vision. So it's sounding like we're definitely going to get some interesting angles and different takes on the story, which I think is really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for this, but I want to see this dynamic. I want to see how they deal with these memories and how does Ultron affect this. Where was Ultron this whole time as well? Was he potentially somehow connected to White Vision? There's a lot of stuff going on here that they can deal with and really sort of give us a different take on it. And that's really exciting for me. So I'm super hyped for this. This just sounds better and better. I'm hoping that since this is the last hurrah for Marvel TV from the old regime, that they really nailed this one and go out on a high note. And hopefully it's far less of, it's great, and then the finale, like WandaVision, is just disappointing. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.